Hi, you might hear some noise in the background. The TV's on. I just wanted to give my opinion on Trump's new voice law. If you don't know what that is, it's fairly new. I even called about it and they said they didn't even have any information. The White House or whoever was in charge of the White House yet, and they said because it's so new where they don't even know about it, but it's getting started, and what that is, it stands for Victims of Immigration Crime. I can't remember. You'll have to look it up. You can go to Voice Trump's Law or something like that. I think that's what I'm looking up. They actually have a hotline on it now. Sorry. I need to catch my breath. Well, and I'm just gonna give my opinion on that. Personally, I voted for Trump with no regrets. I mean, there's things I wish he wouldn't say and certain things I wish he wouldn't do, but I truly believe this guy's been picked by God to, lead our country. And, no president is perfect. You know, and on this law, I don't think it's not, I don't consider it a bad law. I mean, I'll tell you why. I was raped by an immigrant. He was a Muslim immigrant. I was living in a college town at the time, and he pulled me in his car, took me home, drugged me, and raped me. And it's and they lowered his bond. They didn't revoke his passport. Sorry, and he fled the country. And I kind of have a And this is one reason why I do not like people on. I don't really care for drugs or alcohol, especially. I also kind of support him cutting the drug funding and the alcohol funding in half because technically, knowing that, Trump is trying to focus on rape victims and people doing drugs and stuff. And I'm not saying all of them are bad and, they ain't got their personal reasons, but technically, I think rape victims need it more than drug victims. And, I have not been treated. After I got raped, I'm autistic and I was put into a facility. Well, I was not treated right, and, some of them were considered alcoholics. Two people even got fired, and one was brutally mean for, not, sorry, for, one was brutally mean, and they want, from what I heard, the drug force task was on them, and that's why they got fired and they lost their jobs. And I've just, especially with the guy, and he was going to school. The guy who raped me, like I said, is a foreign exchange. He was going to school for psychology, and I do have some beef with drugs and alcohol, especially when all this time we should be helping rape victims, like disability. I have a disability, and like I said, instead of getting the help I need, I spent 14 months in a facility where they didn't treat me right. And I don't really have anything against this new law, but it's like I said, oh, well, that's just terrible. Categorized as immigrants. Well, Obama passed a law saying if you have a guardian and you have a payee, and I don't know, I'm not 100% sure on this, but I know it's either one or the other or both. That I do know. You can't buy a gun. And, which I'm not against. You don't see me getting mad, and I'm not against it. Sorry. But, and it's like, may I remind you that this guy was a foreign exchange student here who was an immigrant, got his bond lowered, and they didn't revoke his passport, which one even lady said they should have done that when, like, a rape advocate, when we were eating lunch, and I found out I made bail. It's just like, she even said they should do that, and they thought they would, but he didn't. And, I don't know, it's just, I don't feel like it's correct. And, like I said, this guy is getting treated real nice, and, compared to the way I've been treated. So I just thought I'd give my opinion on it. Thanks.